Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video we're going to do FLC Mathematical Literacy Exemplar 1. So in this video we are going to do question 1, question 2, question 3, question 4 and question 5. Okay, if you do not have Exemplar 1 with you, you can download it on the IEB website. So just type search on Google, search Exemplars, FLC Exemplars, and then the IEB website will come out, and then you will see it's not hidden. You will find it very quickly on their website. Just check their exemplars and then you download it. The first exemplar for mathematical literacy, it is what we are doing right now. So today we're not going to treat the whole question because it's a very it has 60 questions, so we're gonna do 5 by 5 until we finish. So if you are going to write your FLC exam anytime soon, I believe that this is the right content for you. So you can click the bell down below so that every time when I upload my videos you will receive notification. Please subscribe as well. Okay guys, let's start with the lesson of today. The first question that we have, question 1, is what are the missing numbers in the following sequence? So the very first term that we see on our sequence is 3. Term number 2 is 6. Term number 3, we don't have term number 3. We have term number 4, and then we don't have term number 5. So what they want us to do is to find term number 3 and also find term number 5. So the very first thing that you want to check is that from term number 1 to term number 2, what did they do? Okay, so you will agree with me that from term number 3, from term number 1 to term number 2, they have added 3 on term number 1 and it gave them 6. Okay, so if we check, if we can say that 3 is our common difference, and then we add 3 from 6, we're gonna get 9. And then if we add 3 from 9, we are not getting 24, meaning that 3 is not what? 3 is not our common difference. Okay, so what do we do now? We check. Okay, so if you say 3 plus 3, you are getting 6. How about when you say 6? Okay, 6 plus 6. So when you say 6 plus 6, you're gonna have 12. Okay, you're gonna get 12. And then when you say 12 plus 12, this will give you 24, meaning that this is the right way of doing it. So from the term that they get, or from the next term, they add the very same number in order to get to the next term. Meaning that if 12 is our third term, when we say 12 plus 12, we get 24, which is our fourth term. And then when we say 24 plus 24, we get 48, which is our what? Our fifth term. Meaning that option D is the correct what? Answer. Okay, so let's move on to our next slide. On the next slide, I'm explaining how I'm explaining the solution for option. I'm explaining the solution for question 1. So let's move on to question 2. So on question 2 here, we are having electricity units or electricity meters for a certain individual, and we are supposed to calculate the cost for the month July. So if you can agree with me on this electricity unit here, for July, it also includes the electricity units for June. But in order for us to find out how much unit did we use in July, that means we need to subtract the units that we have from previous months, because the units that are here in July, it includes the units from what? From previous months. So what you want to know, what you want to know is how much unit did we use in what? In July. Because in this electricity unit here, it includes, this is the end of what? Of July. So it includes all the units that this person have used throughout the years, if she has used this thing for years. So you want to find out for only the month of July, how much units did this individual use. Okay, so you're gonna find the difference between these 2 months. So it's going to be electricity units for what? For July. For July minus for June. Okay, so it's going to be 68,822.5 minus 68,223,000. Okay, so your answer there will be the units for July. The answer will be the unit for what? The units for July. Okay, now the information is telling us as well that it is telling us that for 1 unit it is 29.12 cents. Okay, meaning 1 unit is what? Is 29.12 cents. So you want to find out for the 29.12 cents, how much is it in rand? How much is it in rand? So what you're going to do, you change the cents into what? Into rands. Okay, so you're gonna say 29.12, and then you divide by 100. Why are we dividing by 100? Because we are dividing by 100 because 1 rand is equals to 100 cents. So you want to know what how much portion of 1 rand is 29.12 cent. Okay, so you get the answer and then you multiply by the units that you have received, and that will give you the amount that this person is supposed to pay for what? For July. There you go. I have explained it very well, or I have calculated it very well in this slide. So if you did not get me on the previous slide, please check this information here. I believe that you will understand it very well. Okay, let's move on to the next slide. So on the next slide, what they are telling us here is that we have rainfall in a certain town in South Africa was recorded in 2006. The data for July is missing, so we are supposed to find out how much data was for July, while all together for 2006 we have 200 mm. Right, so what you're going to do to find out the data for July, you're going to subtract the month of January, February, March, April, May, June. You don't have anything for July. July is what you are looking for. So you're gonna subtract August, September, October, November, and December. So the remaining will be for what? For the month of July, which is 7. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. 7. So you can see what the answer is option what? It's option A. So let's move on to question 3. The municipality put up a flag, a foreign flag, South African flags, and FIFA flags along the main road for the Soccer World Cup tournament in a ratio of 31:5:4. So this ratio here represent the foreign flag. 31 represent the foreign flag, 5 represent South African flag, 4 represent FIFA flag. So they have given us 19,995 for foreign flag. So the actual number of flags for foreign flags is 19,995, but then the ratio number is 31. Okay, meaning that 19,995 is equals to 31. Now they want the overall number of flag. For if we are having 19,935, which is 31 in a ratio form, how many flags do we have altogether? Now you want to find out, or in a ratio form, how many flags do we have, or what is the ratio for all the flags? So the ratio of all the flags is 40. Now you want to ask me, where am I getting the 40? It's 31 plus 5 plus 4. These 3 is equals to what? Is equals to 40. Okay, and now what do we do with the 40? 40, we don't know in the what, in the actual form, or how much is all the ratios together. Those who are good with cross multiplication, they will tell you they will do cross multiplication, but you can use it in a what, in a fraction form. So you want 40, and then you have what, you have 31, then you multiply by your 31, which is 19,995. This will give you the number of flags all together. Then you'll find out that your answer is option B, which is 25,800 what, flags. Okay, now we continue. We do our, here I'm just showing the way I find my solution, option B. Okay, and then we move on to question 5. Question 5 is just percentage. A bill at the restaurant comes to 234.49 cents. If a 10% tip is added, how much is paid for the meal in total? So the very first thing that you want to do here is to find the 10% of this amount. Okay, after finding the 10% of this amount, and then you add it back to this amount, you add the what, the 10%. Okay, you add your what, your 10%. After adding your 10%, you will get your answer. So voila, this is what I did. Find the 10%, which is 23 rand and 45, and then after finding the 10%, which is 23 rand and 95, now you add it back, and then you're gonna have 257 and 94. Or you can do it this way. This is quicker, it takes you straight to the answer. 110% multiplied by 234,49, and this is going to give you 257 and 94 cents. So guys, that was our first 5 questions. Next week I'm going to upload the next 5 questions. Okay, so word for today: if you do not know who you are, the world will decide for you. Your friends will decide for you. So let me tell you something: chin up, shoulder up, and tell the world who you are. Alright guys, see you on the next video. Please subscribe, give it a thumbs up to show if you enjoy the content of you, or if you were able to understand what I was teaching here. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and also click a notification bell so that all the time when I upload the videos, you will be the first person to get it. All right, thank you so much guys, have a lovely day.